exactly how the drops work in Castlevania 3, so that's still pretty much an afterthought. I think maybe that's when the category will truly die. Once it gets to a point where people are trying to grind drops at the end of the stage, at the end of the game practically, to get a world record, that's when the category will truly be dead. Might die even before then. I mean, it's certainly close to being dead at this point. Aside from the mistakes JC made, there realistically may be only like a couple seconds left to save. At least with what we know now about the game. Like I said, there's still a few things that we don't know about this that could actually contribute to the run. I think it's more likely that this category is going to live longer than I'm expecting it to than Dead Man becoming a thing. Like, I really don't think this category could live on for that much longer. The game itself, there are other categories people can play on, but this one's definitely not going to go down that much further in terms of like how fast it can be done. Trevor only Sunken City path, I may go back to that after I'm done with the Alucard category. I would definitely consider going back to that again, just to see if I can get a Deathless run, which really shouldn't be a problem. Honestly, the only reason it really hasn't happened yet is because I made too many dumb mistakes, and I really should know better. Okay, that was lucky. Nice. Good everything so far. Let's just hopefully it stays this way. Why do you lose frames when you jump? You lose about 4 frames when you jump. I didn't program this game. I didn't program it to be this way. This does not happen in Castlevania 1, by the way. You don't lose any frames on a jump. In Castlevania 2, it's almost like the opposite. You lose 2 frames when you land from a jump. In this one, you lose 4 frames before you even take the jump. Okay, I thought it was going to boost backwards for a second. Castlevania 1, jumping doesn't cost you any frames. But you definitely do lose a bit more time when you just get damage boosted around, as opposed to Castlevania 3. I didn't program the games, by the way, just saying. Okay, I'll take that. Had to do one standing whip, but that's not the end of the world. And we have also cleared the drop, I'm assuming. So that should almost guarantee we're gonna make it back to the mid-game. Unless this just goes really wrong. Almost did, actually. I'm not trusting going the lower route, so I'm gonna go up here. I'm not trusting jumping down the swamp sooner, so I'll do that. But it is, like, slightly slower, but it's a lot easier. I'm not trusting myself now, so I'll just take the easy way out there. I want to get onto that platform sooner, because maybe that has something to do with whether or not you'll be able to do it properly. I mean, I like this pace, and I don't want to just lose it. Almost threw that a bit too early. I didn't even gain that much time over JC for stage 4, and he had it much worse than I had it. Like, he had it really bad with the frogs. Must have done amazing everywhere else in that stage, though. Just the frogs really held him back. Apparently, it was like 2 seconds he lost to them. So yeah, just imagine if he had got the right stage A ceiling clip and then good frogs on top of that. That would have just outright killed the category if he got that stuff in his run, too. Okay, good. I don't want to get stuck on some stupid drop and lose time for it. Even though that won't matter that much in the marathon, I'd still just rather not see it. This is the run. I've had paces even better than this. And we're not even a third of the way through, so still have a long ways to go. And I think I could have actually jumped a bit earlier there, and it would have worked. We'll have to just get further into the game before we can start actually getting excited. Gotta get past a bunch of the choke points, which we haven't yet. If stage 7 goes perfectly and so does 6 and also the rest of 5, then we can start actually building up hype. Oops! The fuck happened there? What the fuck was that? That was an oops. Shouldn't change much, but still feels really awkward to go and do that. Can't even recall ever doing that before, but it didn't even seem to make, like, any sort of difference at all. Probably didn't make any difference, but still felt really silly doing that. Got an alright stage 4, and if perhaps we do stage A properly and everything else before that, then it could maybe still happen. But the problem is doing everything else before stage A. In between the end of this stage and stage A, that's definitely the worst of it. The worst of it's definitely got to be on stage 7. No word of a lie, I'm only too sure the worst of it's on 7. And And that somehow just happened. After all that practice. Apparently that practice was for absolutely nothing. Apparently that practice was just for nothing. Shit. I'm gonna lose time now. On this stage. To something I usually never lose time to, but I'm gonna keep going for sure. I'm not losing hope on this yet. We're not gonna lose hope. Only significant misplay I made all run. So I'm still gonna try and keep this going. Another critical misplay, and I think we're actually gonna be screwed though. So try to not do that. Nice. Let's just try and spring back from that. Okay, nice guy. He was pretty nice. Still gonna lose time because I took a back boost, where I usually don't take a back boost. Welcome back, Ilarm. My run, it could have been better. Took a back boost on 5-6. Could have been better, but this is still potentially world record pace because JC lost about 3 seconds on stage A. And now we're actually getting into the really difficult stuff. Now it actually starts to get very hard, this game, to speedrun. Because there's hardly any RNG that's significant in the mid-game, but it's mostly execution that you can just mess up on. Oh boy. I'm gonna try Japanese strats. I think I missed the heart. Oh boy. Might have missed something important. Potentially world record pace. I've worked on this stage 6, so it could still be world record pace, for all we know. I have been working on this. I've been working on that Frankie fight. Must have spent at least 2-3 hours on that fight alone over the past week. Still world record pace, potentially. Still could be it. Frankie has to behave or we're screwed. Not gonna risk it, I'll just take a small time loss to guarantee I survive. Could have been better. Could have been better. I started to get really nervous. Also didn't help, I didn't stand on the right pixel. Didn't stand on the right pixel to begin that stage, so that didn't help matters much either. I wasn't on the right spot to begin the fight, so that didn't help me at all. Oof. Nearly messed that one up too. Now this I have to get or the world record pace is just gone if I don't get this. Got it. Yeah, the main event indeed, physicist. This is the main event. Main event indeed. And I have to hope I don't run short on hearts either. That's another thing that can mess me up on this stage, potentially. Not too stressed out about the bat, but you never really do know, because it is not an easy fight by any means with Alucard. It is not an easy fight. It's not easy to do that nearly perfectly. Yup. It's potential world record pace here, coming up to the bat. Coming up to another major choke point, so let's just see if it stays world record pace or not. Okay! I don't know how to feel about this. And yes, I did practice stage 9 Hunchbacks, by the way. I don't know exactly how to feel about this. I'll grab this just to be sure I don't run short on hearts. I do have mixed feelings about this run right now. There's these fucking birds here. And if this one hits me too, we're actually in deep trouble. Oh my god, he's... That was scary. I'm usually not forced to fly that high up on the screen to dodge birds, but hey. Probably didn't lose that much time for doing that. As long as I don't get hit again, we're still on a potential world record pace. I'm good for hearts for this stage. I'm perfectly fine for heart count on here. I can actually switch back to Trevor here and be perfectly fine. Just gotta remember how to do this with Trevor. Shouldn't be hard. I've already done this enough times, I really should remember. And I go up the left side once we go up here and not the right. Oh boy. That was certainly sketchy looking. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Gotta get past these guys. If I get hit, I'm in deep trouble. If I don't, this could still potentially work. 13 hearts is enough. I don't need any more than this. And now we go up. And up we go. The pace, though, we got on our first attempt of the day. Wasn't expecting anything like this whatsoever. Cyclops, behave. Please behave, Cyclops, please. Okay, good. And Cyclops succeeded us, so that's good to know. Now I just gotta not completely whiff it on Leviathan and we should be okay. I would like to hit faster, by the way. I'd like to be able to attack faster. And 2.5 cycle Leviathan. I'm definitely gonna take that. Not gonna lose time for him now. Gold split. There we go. Gold split. With all the new strats, and they pretty much all worked. Gold split. I definitely deserve that one. I definitely deserve that. Now the other main event. Oh right, the Fool's Gold split? It's not, definitely not that. That's a real gold for sure. But we really need a low axe now, or we can't world record. Oh my god, it could actually happen. And we get a low axe. Oh my god, it could happen. This could potentially happen for all we know. But would I want to risk it on the Hunchbacks? I don't know at this point. I'd have to get there first to even think about that. Wow, holy crap. Don't care. That'll do. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I do want to go for it, but I'm just scared of those birds. Hard to say what I should do here. I think I'll just play it safe. I'm too nervous about this, so I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, by the way. Hold on, let me focus. I'm gonna play that safe, whatever. Like, I am not gonna trust those birds on a world record pace run. I do not trust those birds to let me get a world record. I just don't. Still could be. Or I could tie, for all we know. Could either get the world record or maybe tie for it. It's gonna be close, either way. Yeah, except for non-stop 9-1. If you don't do that, then it's super easy. And there's almost no risk attached to the birds if you don't do non-stop 9-1 the way I do it. But still, you never know. You never really do know until it's over. You just never know. It isn't casually, though, of course. Unless you know all the game breakers, it's probably the hardest stage in the game. Yeah, thanks, by the way. I do need that rest. Yup, need to wait here, alright. Nothing I can do about it. Let's just see what the birds are going to do here out of curiosity. I do want them to be nice, just so I can give myself the best shot possible of getting WR here. And I didn't need to play it safe. I didn't need to play it safe. Okay, that almost just failed completely. That nearly actually hit me. Okay, I didn't need to just play 9-1 safe. Oh well. I can gain maybe upwards 2 seconds on the last stage. Let's just see. It's gonna be close. It could be easily very close. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck was that? Oh my fucking god, what the fuck was that? I could have avoided that easily if I would have known the watch was going to appear ahead of time. And then they put a watch right in front of my path. That actually messes me up really badly. Oh my fucking god, what was that? PB, maybe? Why would you do that? Why would you actually go and do that? What the fuck? Yeah, I could still survive, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight indeed. No pun intended, I know. Like, my heart just sank when I saw that watch drop and got hit on that bird. That was just, oh my god. Oh my god. That was just, oh my god. Now I have to just do phase 1 perfectly, or there's no complete run. Because fucking item drops have to exist. What the fuck, game? What the fuck? Alright, we're saved. We're saved. What the... Oh my god. Wow. It's a PB, but not what I was shooting for. You freaking piece of shit game. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Oh my god. He beat the game and got a PB. Sensational pace. We could have easily had 1+ seconds to go with that. I could have probably tied with the world record easily if it wasn't for that drop that threw me off. If it wasn't for that drop, I could have maybe just perhaps simply tied with the world record, which I would have been ecstatic about. But no, I miss it by 2 seconds. Patrick, you're a bit late to the party. This just happened. After I get a fucking watch drop right in front of the birds I'm trying to jump around, I get a watch. In case, like, the spam filter just blocked that. But I'm not going to be able to do this for everybody. Especially not while I'm doing a run. Yeah, I really want to just figure out how to just outright disable that entirely. We hardly ever get any trolls in our chat at all, and... it's just... people are more annoyed by it than, like, helped out by it. I know what's happening, like... our chat overlay in OBS, it's reading from something called Top Chat, which just filters out a bunch of spam messages. But I want to get OBS to pull from live chat where things aren't filtered out, instead of Top Chat. Couldn't do it in less than 40 minutes. Well, one of these days, I'm only too sure you'll be able to yourself. Just, if you really sit down, practice, and apply yourself, sub 40 shouldn't be a problem. I mean, look at this. Let me see how many completed runs I have on this category out of curiosity. I think I need to go edit the layout to show that. It's not in splits.